Welcome back to the last episode of Pokemon Black. This is going to be an extremely long one. I don't know how long, but it is definitely going to be one of the longest episodes in my YouTube career, I hope. Because I am planning to do a lot of things in this episode. And just keep spacing it out, nah. I feel like for the last episode, we'll have a big bonanza bash. Determined by time and what other people have done. This might be well over 2 hours. I am not certain. But I'm not caring. Because guess what? This is the last episode. So we're going to treat it like royalty. Because apparently last episodes get treated like royalty for some odd reason. Avengers will be on this Tuesday. Just because this is going to be a big blowout bash. Blowout bash? It's going to be a big bash. Basically a lot of stuff being done. Strength and strength alone is what matters in this world. So I believed until I met Alder here. But winning in Pokemon battles isn't all there is to life. Once I learned that lesson, my eyes were open to many different things. We all have our own brand of strength. People and Pokemon both. The strength to make our dreams a reality. The strength to protect what we hold most dear. Why do I think this way now? It's thanks to you, KJ, and Bianca, and Alder. If only N could see this too, someday. I'm going to take a long, hard look at myself on Victory Road. I'm going to think about what I could do, and who I could become. Visit me sometime, if you want. We'll have a battle, like old times. And now, we're gonna go fight Cheren. We are back on Victory Road. Them old times. I've been to this place. Son of a... Urgh. Well, last time we were probably going to be seeing Woobat, so... I mean, it's nice to see all the old Pokemon again. In the olden days. I just want to start it off with the original bacon bits. Just to start off right. KJ, it's difficult, isn't it? When you confront yourself, you have to notice things about yourself that aren't too flattering. Of course! And no one can get away from themselves. Hey, it's Marshall, I think. Marshall? My mentor told me you were here, so I came to see you. Listen, even if you lose the battle, you'll pass what you've done before and you've bested yourself. Take the opportunity of a battle to look at your opponent, look at the Pokemon involved, and look at yourself. Are those Alder's words? Maybe, but I'm borrowing them. What I want are battles with trainers who can believe in themselves like that. When I mix it up with a trainer like that, both my Pokemon and I get even stronger. Well then, I'll be waiting for a challenge with the Pokemon League. I guess that's that. Okay, KJ, accept this Pokemon battle. Pokemon Trainer Cheren. Since I'm a Lipard, we've already faced a multitude of Lipards before. And I already know what it's gonna do. It's gonna use a Fake Out attack. Which is a little unfortunate, but... Ouch! Aerial Ace. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Oh, did I meant to see a little bit? I meant a critical hit lot bit. Shoot. Well, I guess it's time for Guillotine to wreck up shop. Okay, this time, can you not do, like, a critical hit? Like, thank you. Okay, restore a little bit using leftovers. Dragon Claw. And for a critical hit, 1 hit KO. And with some little bit of leftovers, recover it. And Haxorus. Good thing we already have a Sword Stance boost. Along with the Dragon Claw, so this possibly might be as well a one-hit KO as anything. Come on, Guillotine, I know you can do it. Believe. Okay, I seriously need to turn down this fan. Oh, I know why, because it's at... Nope, we're all good. I wonder why it was so loud. It's on the max setting. Max fan. Semurot. Okay, so this is probably... And by the way, I'm going to pause it after this battle, and I'm going to level up all my Pokemon to level 72. And that's probably going to be the level that everybody is going to be the minimum at. I'm going to try to make everyone, like, still leveled, like, equal footing, but I'm not sure if that would be possible, because the Elite Four really puts on the difficulty. You know, I'm actually going to stay in Cable. I'm actually going to do a couple Grass Knots, because this thing's massive. Stone Edge Hat, and I avoid the attack. Sucks to be you, Gigalith. Hey, that thing even has leftovers. Aha! You out. Out like a light. Simisear. Crash. I don't even need a boost up Crash. I'll just hit it with a waterfall. It'll just fall over. Oh, Brick Break yawn. Of course, critical hit, because everything is a crit. But doesn't matter, because I still did a one-hit KO. On Pheasant, I guess, I guess go back to Cable. Oh my god. Okay, great. Choking on some water that I'm drinking. Thunderbolt for a swift one-hit KO, I hope. Oh my god, another. How many more critical hits, man? Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Okay. Trainer Cheren is down and out. Yep. Our friend's Pokemon. So basically, I think every day you can fight him once more. Which is going to be a little interesting. I'll give it that. I am actually probably just going to pause it now and just train. Unless if you want to see me do 5 hours worth of grinding. Which, you know, I don't think anybody with a common mind would actually want to see. So, I'm gonna pause it now. And when we get back, all the Pokemon will be around early 70s or at least 72. That's where I want them all to be at. And yeah, we'll then face the Elite Four. Which is gonna be crazy, so I'll be back. The team to go in the Elite Four. Oh boy, this took longer than expected. Cable, level 72, no move changes. All these guys have no move changes. All these guys are level 72, except for Guillotine, who learned Outrage. The user rampages and attacks for 2 to 3 turns. Then it becomes confused. So, I'm gonna probably stack up some Dragon Dances, then Outrage. But you can see, like, these stats have totally changed. Like, these guys almost have 200 attacks. Like, this thing almost has a 200 attack stat. This thing is a decent mixed... Or, I was gonna say a decent special attacker. Not mixed. I'd say far from mixed, actually. 248 attack from Guillotine, though, which is mind-boggling. a decent amount of attack from Bacon Bits. A pretty decent 218 attack from Excadrill, or Underminer. And a really good physical bulk and decent physical attack from Crash. I'm also gonna buy some things. Some things and stuff and things. I'm gonna buy 40 full restores. And the rest on revives. Why'd I say I have 0 revives? God, must have used all of them. Didn't realize I used up all of them. I mean, I'm also gonna quickly sell some things here. The relic stuff I cannot sell, but the big mushroom I can sell. The big nugget, can you sell? No. No. Ah! Ah, whatever. Yep. Now, 17 revives. I feel like that should be more than enough. And if it isn't, we do have some max revives, too. Let me quickly save, just in case if this gets corrupted. Okay, saved. We're gonna do, we're actually gonna do this side first. And we already know that this side's all about Marshall, so let's put up Atlantis. Let's see him have the first taste of the victory pie. Oh, victory pie, how I love thee. Must have used a lot of revives when I was training or something. Or I must have sold some of them by mistake. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, I don't know. We are back. Thank you deeply for your chance against another round of combat with you. And myself, I seek to develop the strength of a fighter. Challenge the weakness of myself, prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory, decisive victory is my intention. Challenger, here I come. So, as you see here, I'm going to be a little bit over-leveled, but at the same time not over-leveled as his strongest Pokemon. From a different chance, he has 6 Pokemon, and he has a lot of new Pokemon, too, from the expanded Pokedex. Like Breloom, for instance, which is the evolution of Shroomish, which I have already explained. It is quad weak to flying, so guess what? It is going to be going, gone. Okay, next. We have a little bit of a suck. Gonna stay in it. All these guys are going to be level 71, except their strongest Pokemon, which is going to be level 73. So I kind of did it at the in-between, so I won't be terribly underpowered. Or I won't be underpowered, but I won't be overpowered. I'm going to be, it's literally in the in-between. Strong as usual. Okay, so he's going to use a full restore. And I'm going to see that, and then I'm going to do some chip damage with some Ice Beam. Because Air Slash would do enough, probably, to get to a red range. And so will Psyshock again. Ice Beam will be a very good chance of not doing that. And now another one is under the dust. Sock is out. Conkeldurr. You know what? I'll just sack off Atlantis and just do as much damage as I possibly can with it. And as you see here, level 73, his strongest Pokemon. Please let it flinch. No. Ow. Okay, Atlantis, you put in so much work against this team. Let's have Bacon Bits cinch it alive with some Flamethrower. Alright, flamethrower. Perfect. Alright, it's down and out. 5,000 experience. Throw. Do like some throws. I'm gonna switch in guillotine now. I'm gonna smack it hard with outrage. Because I want to show off also outrage. And throws probably is one of his weakest fighting types. So outrage should do a lot. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, and if I stayed in with bacon bits, I would have get smacked by earthquake. Marshall really isn't that tough as he was prior. He really is a lot easier to take down. Heal up. Mian Shao. I'm actually going to switch out just because I don't want to get confused twice-fold. And I'm going to switch into Cable and I'm going to smack her with some Thunderbolts. That should do just amount of damage. Fake out. Okay, that's just annoying. Fine. This Cable didn't have enough physical defense to take down that. I guess guillotine and another outrage. Acrobatics. Uh-oh. Ouch. Come on. 1K, 1K, 1K. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. God, outrage is doing so good right now. Okay, so here's another one. Toxicroak. It's an evolution of Krogunk, that random trainer that we found the first battle that we went through to go to the eastern side of Unova. It is a poison and fighting typing. Good thing it's poison type because it's weak to ground. And Excadrill can reliably OHKO with Earthquake. And there we go. Elite 4 Marshall is out, but the determination to be strong and to continue to grow and improve itself is a great strength. It's determination that makes me respect you. There are still many strong trainers. Yes, there are, because we fought them before. Why am I at a super potion? No idea. By the way, I should probably use this PP up. Or where should I use it? Psyshock. Just because we used a lot of Psyshock power points, it's good to just increase it just a tiny bit. Just a tad. Okay, 103. I never realized that Crash had such a low HP stat. That was one thing that I never thought that he would have had. Or she. Yeah, isn't like all my Pokemon a she? Oh no, actually Crash is a he. Wow. So basically all the guys are girls, all the girls and a guy. Alright, so next we are going to do the Psychic type trainer. But this time we're going to actually do an Excadrill Swords Dance instead of a Guillotine Dragon Dance. And then just smack them hard with Earthquake. Little sleepy poopy. Teenage sleepy poo, aww. Who's there? Who is so uncouth as to disturb my sleep? Who fits you again? Still, you possess the combination of kindness and strength, yet you seem stronger than before. Do be sure not to bore me with a snooze-inducing battle. Is that clear? Against the third member of the Elite Four, Caitlyn, once more. This time she actually sends out her Musharna up in first. So that's why I'm kind of making it so that Underminer could be the person who could Swords Dance up on this thing. More or less. Except Hypnosis. Okay. That's a death sentence, unless if you have a handy-dandy full heal. Dream Eater, haha! Another Swords Dance. I don't care if I get full asleep again. I'll put it into another full heal. Ah! 3 Swords Dances is the maximum attack stat that you can have. So I just boosted myself up to the maximum attack stats, and she missed her Hypnosis twice. Oh, GG. Oh, GG. This is too easy. Yep. For Uniqueless. Earthquake, dead. I love just boosting up against Caitlyn's team and just shredding her. Shredding all her pokes. Metagross. This is the evolution of that lovable old Matang, and this thing is a monstrosity, as I've already explained before. Good thing, though, it's weak to ground, so not really monstrosity against Underminer. That's for certain. 6,000 experience. Woo! I'm just gonna stay in for the rest of the battle, even though Excadrill is gonna get a metric crap ton of XP. Rock Slide. And Sigilif is out. Bronzor. Bronzor. And this is where I switch. Because, unfortunately, this thing totally counters me. Because it's a Steel and Psychic type. Just like Metagross, but you're saying to yourself, hey, don't you have ground? Isn't it like Metagross where it'll instantly just shred to any of that? Yes and no. Yes, because it's a Steel type. But no, because it's also a Steel type with Levitate. And you already know what Levitate does. Cough, cough. Cable. You already have seen it. Caitlyn used a full restore. Shoot, I should have used Fire Charge. Or Flame Charge. Okay, do a critical. Ha! They're just too weak. But no, the thing is very bulky. It's a very bulky Steel Psychic type. I mean, before Gen 6, it's good because the Dark and Ghost were affecting Steel for the next game. But in this game, nah, it's a really good Pokemon. It's really good, but it's bulky. Its attack stats aren't pathetic, but they definitely aren't good. And its speed stats are very pathetic. But if you have a Trick Room, which is basically inverses speed. I forgot to say that from the last episode. It inverses speed stats. So, like, the slowest Pokemon will go first, the fastest Pokemon will go last. Basically, it's just the inverse of that. And Bronzor Bronzong will always go usually last. Unless there's, like, a Shuckle or something. But it usually will do that. And Guillotine used an Outrage, and yeah. Nobody actually died. We only just got hit. Really giving myself props to this good team. Very pleased to have battled you. Last. Blah, blah, blue, blee, blue, blah, blue. Scorpion to battle all the crave then experience. Oh, I can't have smiling right now. Tee hee hee. Shut up. Big Bits really has a very high HP stat. Like, jeez. Alright, so Excadrill is basically off limits for the rest of the time. What isn't off limits, though, is Bacon Bits. Because Bacon Bits is crossing my fingers, going to be an MVP of the next match. Because if you remember, little old Grimsley over here is a dark type user with fire. 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 With fires. Fire. Life is a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you're given. It's more important to master the gods and holding which complain about what's the opponents who were dealt. Let us begin. May the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you're really living. Versus Grimsley, the dark type user. Uh-oh, okay, I am getting out. Ooh! Ooh! Sharpedo, I've already told you about its pre-evolution Carvana. Yeah, it's not gonna live even with its high HP stat. Come on, Bacon Bits, live! I know you could use it, use your bacon powers! Woo! Baconist! Aha! No! Rough Skin is an ability that does contact damage if you do contact damage. I'm gonna just send out Guillotine quick. I know that this thing's gonna do a fake out, so I'm actually gonna use this time to revive back up Bacon Bits. If I even switched into Cable, it would have taken too much damage. It wasn't smart. It was more smart to sack off Bacon Bits and then just revive him back up. Because he's going to use the Liepard, and the Liepard's going to use Fake Out. And once he uses the Fake Out, I'm going to get hit. Oh my god, I'm actually can do something now. And now I'll use this time to Outrage the Liepard. God, Outrage is really good. I'm going to use this time to Outrage the Liepard and get hit by a Sucker Punch that really is going to do a lot of damage to me because of critical hit, like, of course. And Guillotine racks up another KO. Crocodile, switching out into Cable, because I'll just be able to Grass Knot it because it's a decently weighted Pokemon. And plus, Intimidate would have weakened Crash's physical moves. So it would have just been smart to use Grass Knot. Ouch. It's good. Fascinating. I'm actually going to use Crunch. And then I'm going to heal up. Then I'm going to use another Grass Knot. And then that will result in a clean 3-hit KO. I mean, not really clean. Actually, it's probably a dirty 3-hit KO. But, you know, take what you get. Okay, Foul Play again. Unless... Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to use another Grass Knot, and now he'll be out. She'll be out. Critical. Atlantis, just Ice Beam it now. Like, come on. Hey, Atlantis did something. Level 73. Scrafty. I'm gonna see if it can bulk a fighting type move. Come on, Crash. Your physical defense is key. It's great. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Oh my god. Actually is wonderful. Holy crap. Shoot, I actually didn't expect that. Come on, strongest waterfall that you can pull off, buddy boy. Come on. Come on, shoot! Yeah, I'm gonna die. Holy crap! Crash, you're a madman! I'm actually gonna heal you up just because you're a madman. Wow, Crash is actually exceeding my expectations. Alright, let's hit it with a hard-hitting surf, because Drapion is a poison and dark type. And in which in... Oh my... Crash! I said which in turns it has a very high physical defense, very high physical attack, but basically God blech special defense. It's not the worst special defense, but a blech special defense. This thing is going to use Sucker Punch, and I'm going to expect that. That's why I'm once again going to heal up. Because I can. Or no, it's actually going to use Night Slash. Waterfall. Wow, it actually doesn't even use Sucker Punch. Yeah, so it's a Poison Dark type, has a decent moveset, not the worst, not the best, and Night Slash, I'm dead. Okay, Crash, you were the MVP against Grimsley. And I don't care what anybody else says. You survived. Oh my god, how many things you survived. Dang, Crash. And I'm actually thinking it probably won't be 2 hours. It'll probably be close to like maybe an hour to an hour and a half. I'm thinking about it now, like the time frame of it. Okay, so now we healed him up. And now we're getting out of here. The last of the Elite Four. I'll probably just do some dragon dances and just sweep with outrage. Oh, spooky, scary ghosts. It's like the Disney's Haunted Mansion. Oh no, you can even see yourself reflected on the mirror. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, ow. The tiny but strong Pokemon looks up at its trainer and sows the seeds of doubt taking root as they face their toughest opponent yet. The Pokemon sounded a soft cry of reassurance, and the battle began. That's the part of the novel that I wrote. I absolutely loved writing about those close between the trainers who come here and the Pokemon that train. Could I use that as a subject? Versus... Ding Chantal. Cofagrigus. This might not be as I expected. Probably gonna do Will-O-Wisp. For what I'm thinking of. So I'm just gonna boost up as much as I possibly can with Dragon Dance. Called it. I gotta do one more Dragon Dance, and then I'm gonna start hitting with some outrages. If it doesn't burn me, if it burns me, I'll just use another full heal. Called it. Full heal. Shadow Ball. Uh-oh. Ouch. That's gonna do a 2-hit KO. Or that's gonna be another Oko, so... Not an Oko, 2-hit KO. Yeah, I was right. Alright, hardest hitting outrage you can muster, Guillotine. I know it's probably not gonna Oko it. Holy crap, it actually did. Okay, I'll stay in for one more outrage, then I'm gonna switch. Unless it's something that I literally cannot hit, if it's like a steel or ghost type, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Frostlass, though, that will outspeed me. So I am switching out into Crash once more. So, Frostlass is that other Pokemon that Snorunt evolves into, where it has a split evolution. It has a very high speed stat, a basically pathetic, not the greatest attacks out there, attacking stats, decent defenses. It's more of a spiker and like a Destiny Bond user, I would say. You know, it's gonna heal up, and while doing that, I'm gonna use a Shell Smash. Haha! I'm probably still not gonna outspeed it because this thing has just so much speed. But, I just want to at least do as much damage as I humanly possibly can. But I might use another Shadow Ball, which, that's probably a stupid idea. I'm probably gonna die from it now. Come on, live. Oh! Crash! Crash, you monster! 6 health, monster! Monster. I just want to heal up. I want to be certain. Crash is actually probably... Crash and Guillotine are really showing off their worths here. Okay, Thunder. Oh, good thing I missed that. Rock Slide time. Come on. Yes! Crash and Guillotine are really showing off their strengths. Golurk, stay in because I'm just going to waterfall it. And it's out. Jellicent. Yeah, I'm going to switch out for that. I'll go into Cable. Because Cable will easily be able to just Thunderbolt it. Two Pokemon left on our team, though. Which is pretty good. Come on. Okay, that's not good. At least make this a 1-hit KO. Nope. It's gonna use another Hydro Pump, knock me out. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna have to switch up another strategy here. Which, you know what that strategy is. Which is the old classic, hit him up with an Earthquake. Come on. Come on, Underminer. Strongest Earthquake that you can muster. Mustered hard enough. And Chandelure to end it off. Which is going to be extremely easy for me to 1-hit KO with Earthquake. Going. Guess what? She's gone. And with that, he's out. She's out. Putting my feelings into words would be a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. Challenger, if you defeat the entire Elite Four of the Pokemon League, you can go challenge the champion, and you have earned that right. The story is yours and yours alone. Please weave a wonderful tale. Okay, so I'm gonna put up Bacon Bits up in front. I think. I believe. Actually, let me check. Yep, me was right. No, not that. No. Okay, so now switch up old Bacon Bits up to the fronto. And now we are down. This time, no M fight. No Team Plasma shenanigans. This is going to be the champion fight. We never got to become a champion because Team Plasma stole it from us. But this time, we are going to have an actual fight. And we are going to win. I'm grateful for what you did about N. I don't know what he's thinking now, but I'm sure he realizes that different people in Pokemon have their own paths to follow. Say now, how about we have the match with the strongest trainer in the Unova region? The champion fight with Alder. Champion Alder sends out Excelgor. All these Pokemon we have fought before, so there's nothing really new to say here. I mean, there might be a new one, I think, that we actually haven't found yet, but really, Excelgor can't do anything to me. Only except hit me with a Focus Blast, which really isn't going to do a lot. Actually did a lot. But Excelgor is going to get one hit, because it's frail as hell. 4,000 experience. I'm going to hit it hard with a Brick Break. I know that's going to live. I'm acutely aware of that. And probably, its Vacant Bits is probably going to get knocked out, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit it with the hardest possible Thunderbolt that Cable can make it out of. Cable really didn't get anything here. Hasn't even actually able to survive about here at the Elite Four. Jeez. I don't think it will now. Not actually survived. Cavalier. This is why I wanted it to live. Alright, so I'm gonna just sack off Cable. I'm gonna revive Bacon Bits. It's the smartest play that I can possibly muster. Because Cavalier is a Spug and Steel type, which is quad weak to fire. Of course, Bacon Bits has the only fire. So this will be a sound one-hit KO. Volcarona. So this is going to be the very interesting Pokemon of today. I'm gonna see if Crash can't handle it. But it probably has a move against me that'll probably be bad. It's level 77 too, jeez. Wait, if I hit it with the Rock Slide. Oh my god, if I hit it with the Rock Slide, please, I swear to god, Rock Slide. Do not miss. Do not miss. Do not miss. Do not miss. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, Crash. Crash, you have really proven your worth here at Elite Four Town. Oh, you've proven your worth. So much more. While Cable's like, why didn't I prove my worth? I did so good. Sorry, buddy. Not everybody can be perfect. Outrage with that clear Oko. Guillotine's always like, no, Crash isn't outpacing me just yet. Then he's like, oh shoot, it's an ice type. I'm getting out of here. Alright, so I don't know if we've ever fought against this thing before. Well, anyway, it's a Vanillix, and it's a... Oh, Brick. And it's a pure ice type. It's that evolution of that Vanillix. Or not, Vanillish. Yeah, Vanillish. The evolution of Vanillish. It's going to heal up at the full restore. I'm going to use a flame charge, then do another brick break. And we'll be done. Holy. No, I'll do another flame charge. Just to end it off with one of the original moves. One of the moves that have stayed with us for a long time. And with that, Champion Alder is down. After a battle, a fresh wind blew through my heart. Use this battle with me as a stepping stone and move forward. Well done. You are certainly an unmatched talent. Come with me. This room is the Hall of Fame. It exists to commemorate the trainers of Pokemon who have demonstrated their stellar strength and kindness of heart. Well now, KJ. With the skill and persistence you have earned your place in this Hall of Fame. Your name, your account of your journey, and the history of all the battles will all be recorded here. I hope this will become support to you and helps you grow stronger. Now, KJ, you and your Pokemon who fought by your side will be recorded in this machine. Bacon Bits, level 73. Cable. I'm not going to say levels. Your team with the MVPs. Crash, the MVP. Atlantis, the MVP against Marshall's team. Underminer did some really good work against the Psychic type, was the total MVP against the Psychic type user. All the team really put in a lot of effort. Cough, except Cable. I don't know if the credits will roll again. But I'm probably just going to skip through it if it does. KJ saved the game. Yep, called it. Okay, is there any way to skip through this? Yeah, so basically you could just go through this quick by holding down, I think, just hold, I don't even, nah, you know what. Holding down, I think it's the B button. I've used it so much that's worn out. Wait, let me look at my, like... Actually, it's the A button. God, I've used this thing so much that it's just worn out. The end. Nope. Not the end. Because we still have some things and stuff to do. Yeah, black version. Got 45 hours. Just because Cable, you know, totally didn't get any battle time. Because every single time it just apparently died. Which doesn't make sense. It doesn't have the worst defense stat in the team. Ah, whatever. Who cares? I realized something. I met so many Pokemon during my journey. I just want to learn more and do a little more with my darlings. Oh yeah, that's right, KJ. Do you know about the mouse fat breaks of Pokemon? I knew you knew, KJ. Basically, don't worry about this. Yeah, blip. To study lots of Pokemon that I don't mind. This is the answer that I found during my answer. Shoot, I think she... Well, hello, KJ. Have you been doing lately? How's your Pokedex coming along? Let me see. I've seen 142 Pokemon in the Unova region. Jeez. Here's the gift for you. Hey, false swipe. Try using this too. And protect. Jeez. It prevents... And using this too. And hidden power. Keep up the good work. I think you can battle her the next day. Yeah, because... I think... Oh god, what the heck is it? I guess it's just a legendary Pokemon. On the evolution of that. These two things that only appear in white version. Which makes complete sense. Of me not seeing it. Actually not seeing that thing, that's pretty interesting. And neither that. I haven't said Galvantula. Oh, jeez. I haven't seen the evolution of Dwebble. Jeez. Wait, how do you get into the national mode? Oh no, it's already in the national mode. Because look at this, all these Pokemon. All these Pokemon that we'll never be able to see. All these question marks, man. Johto. We missed out so much in Johto. I wish we could have done it with Art Goals, but dang, it just didn't work. Then all the Kanto Pokemon. Oh, our journey. How it has brought us far. I'm not gonna do the Bianca fight. I think it has to be like every other day, and I just want it all to be done now. So that's gonna be one thing that unfortunately we won't be able to do. But to end off the series finale, we're gonna do the thing that I said that I never wanted to do. That you dare not touch. Cynthia. Oh, you've had the chance to get ready. I do want our Pokemon to have a match. Are you prepared to be my opponent before I send out my Pokemon? My heart's going. Interesting. My Pokemon and their Pokeballs have radiating a happy feeling. Are the reason? Are they you? Is it because of you? Ah, the music. It has returned! Spiritomb. Okay, so Spiritomb. We're gonna do this off fast and with energy. Spiritomb is a ghost dark type, no weaknesses until next generation. It is a mixed, bulky wall. Nothing else to really say about here. Cable, I am trusting you to do your hardest hitting Thunderbolt. That really isn't a hard hitting thing. Okay, that's kind of not good. Okay, I'm gonna just, I guess I'll do another Thunderbolt because then if I do another one, unless if it gets... Yes! Oh, please don't. I'm begging you, if you use a full restore, I'm gonna cry. Actually, no, I'm not, because that's gonna be a baby. And I'm not a baby. Ha! He didn't use it! She didn't use it! Tuntic used it! And I killed it! This is where I did not want to see that Pokemon. This is specifically why I taught Ice Beam to Atlantis. Because guess what? Garchomp, one of the strongest Dragon-type Pokemon, not legendary, in the whole entire game. And crap, I'm dead. Atlantis, you're a god. Please. No! I don't care. I'm gonna waste all of our full restores. I don't give a hell. Atlantis, you could do it. How about use that scope lens for a critical hit? Come on. Ah, dang it. Okay. I expected as much. So that's why. Can't believe I'm saying this, but we're gonna go into Cable again. Because nothing that I have is, it's gonna be really good against it, but it's not gonna hit anything of me for super effective. And I missed the Dragon Rush, which is an 100 power, 75% accurate move. Oh, Cable is actually really switching out how good it is. Cable's actually being the MVP of this. Hydro Pump. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Milotic is the evolution of that level... Ow. That level old Feebas. And it's pretty strong. As I said before, it's a specially defensive tanky wall. And I'm gonna... But it's not really good on the physical spectrum. So, in turn... I'm gonna use my hardest hitting outrage possible. Come on. Do at least over. Yes. Bulldoze. Bulldoze is that move that we got from Clay that lowers the speed stat. I actually really didn't expect that. Blizzard. Hi, avoided it. That's the strongest, not the strongest powered, but that's one of the more powerful Ice-type moves. It's a 120 power-based move with a 70% accuracy. So if that... I avoided that. God, I'm getting so lucky with this. Lucario. Bacon to bits. Lucario is out. And now we're going to hit it with a Scorching Flamethrower. Okay, I know you can survive this Bacon Bits with your massive HP stat. Come on. Yes. Now it's Special Defense fell, and now I'm going to singe it with a Flamethrower. Braviary. I'm going to do a Shell Smash Rock Slide because Braviary is surprise. Lucario, we've seen Riolu, and I've already explained a lot about it, but Braviary is a normal and flying type. It's a little bit of an HP bulky attacking normal flying type. Basically, I'll call this better on Pheasant. I did more damage. I think it did more damage with the recoil than it did to me. Which is really sad to say. I love this Rocky Helmet chip damage. Allowing it just to get certain damage calculations off before it even hits. Or just to Oko, or like not Oko it, but with Rocky Helmet damage Oko it. Level 74. Crash is going to be the highest level on our team. Electros. And this is where I smacked on Earthquake for Haxorus. This is why I kind of did this. This is going to be a little inconsistency. So Mold Breaker breaks the mold that ignores the abilities of these Pokemon. And with it, I can hit an Electros while it even levitates. Would you look at that? But it does live with like 1 health, so that's kind of an unfortunate L. But with the final cast, the final claw, with the final quake, Guillotine finishes up the last battle of Pokemon Black. Last Pokemon to be down is our own. Because I had such a heated battle with you. You really are a great trainer. That was beyond my expectation. What an exceptional battle. You certainly bear a resemblance to the trainer who faced Garatina. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking out loud. That's basically us, but she would have just said Palkia Dialga. I love being here in the spring and the summer. I can't stay all year because there's too much to investigate in Sinnoh as well. You're a great trainer. I'd be happy to see you again sometime. And with it, we're gonna go over a little summary about all the old Pokemon. Storage system accessed, okay. Yeah, victory against the champion. I don't care, though. The first Atlantis that did not really stick because it had one of the worst natures. Lillipup No 1, it was using for pickup, got me some good items start game. Scotty, because it looked like a Scottish dog. Don't know why, but it did. But then I realized that, there was... By the way, if I did use it, it would have been a rash nature. But then I realized it had pickup. And I was like, you know what? I'll just keep it as pickup. Darmanitan, something that we got on our last visit to Desert Resort with its hidden ability Zen mode. Our leveled old Nova. One of the more mainstays of a temporary member cast. Actually doing some really good work against the first starting gyms. Cobalion, the first legendary that we ever caught. Probably the best out of the Swords of Justice in terms of the stats. Virizion, probably the second legendary that we ever caught, but the nature doesn't really complement it as much. The original Drillbur that I caught, that would have been our first Underminer, but its nature wasn't the worst, but I felt like we could have used a better one. And plus, I totally forgot to nickname this thing. So that was kind of an unfortunate circumstance. Tornadus, not the... I think it actually was the third legendary that we caught. Yeah, it actually was. And I was actually going to contemplate this, letting this be, switching out for Atlantis, but I feel like what we did was perfectly fine. Atlantis really did show off at the end. Terrakion, the last Sword of Justice that we ever acquired, and probably one of the worst natures that we could have ever gotten on one too. So that was an unfortunate L. Pansage, actually one of the only Pokemon that we actually used for an HM slave, except one other one that we used literally like a very short time ago, but it was only used for cut, which I mean isn't terribly bad. It was definitely our cut user of the team. Reshiram did help us a lot during our Getsus fight, along with the end fight. That really did show us some stuff. And of course, with any Pokemon that we would ever use in a real battle, it had a minus special defense nature. Volcarona was a very powerful Pokemon we caught at the last part of the Desert Resort. It was very strong, very strong. Cheren, the last legendary that we ever caught. A very strong Pokemon. Could have even used it. It's still higher. It's still a higher level than all of our teammates still, or our main team still. So it definitely could have been used. But I still like using my original team. And Remoraid, our resident dive user. And lastly, Cable, our electric type. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna do an order. I'm gonna do it the order of acquirement. Acquirement? Okay. Bacon Bits, the original one. The strong one. The fire and fighting type that never let us down. Usually, never let us down. It was very HP bulky. Mixed attacker. Really did show its worth. It was good against a lot of gyms. It was a jack of all trades. Underminer was definitely one of our strongest Pokemon. It definitely showed off its worth in a lot of battles. And when it had got Earthquake, it was on a whole other level. It was one of the first Pokemon that we ever got to fully evolve. It definitely was one of the strongest Pokemon during that time. Even with Swords Dance, it just O-coded so many Pokemon. It was an exceptionally great Pokemon. Atlantis, our resident special attacker. It was a psychic and flying. Did want to have Life Orb, but that never came to fruition. Did have a decent. It did have a not so great moveset, but its stats did really replace it. And its special attack stat was really pretty good for what it was. It was a resident flying type, and it did really serve us well in this journey. Crash was the fossil that we got. Never had a fossil before. At the start of the game, even as Tortuga, it was pretty good. It was our resident water type. It did water type damage. Later on, it did go into a little bit of a lull, just because it was kind of outclassed by a lot of things. But really, during this episode, it has shown more than enough worth to make it back up on the slots and make it actually a really decent Pokemon. It has definitely shown its worth in this episode. It's definitely shown its worth in general. Cable, our resident electric type. Cable was turned into a weakling. Was a weakling originally. The little old Tim Pole. Not really a lot of stats, but it turned into something much more. With its quick claw, usually it could outspeed anything, even a Ninjask for crying out loud. Good special attack stat. Should have used probably its attack stat a little more, but c'est la vie. It definitely, and it was very keen in catching a lot of the legendaries. It was good. And lastly, one of our most powerful team members, Guillotine. Its outrage today is sink its talons into its opponents. It is the strongest physical attacker we have on this team, and by God, it can show. Its Dragon Dance also set it up to an immeasurable height. I would like to thank you guys for coming on this series, and I would like to thank you guys in general for joining this series. It was a little bit of a tester, but it did last. Oh, this is my longest series so far, and I would like to thank you guys for the people that came back and watched this series. I'd like to thank you guys again. Tomorrow, we will be doing Marvel's Avengers. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what all you guys do to make this channel the most popular it could possibly be on YouTube. And I'll talk to you guys on the next series.